welcome to the show with it's a bunch of shit show stuff. We got Tim Grimmy Grimstead over here as the co-host slash producer of the game we're going to talk about, and we got the duels of After America, North Carolina versus Virginia. We got David Caro.
You said it right. You're right. David
I should ask for dealer from Venom, and we got Scott Caveman Johnson from the Vultures, and we got. Let's go ahead and share the screen real fast. There's Venom right there, and if anybody wants to like look at their page, follow them. We got David right here who also has a big picture of Venom on his cover here, and so send him friend requests. He's got 1.2 thousand friends. Probably needs a little more. Scott Johnson
I'm struggling.
Scott Johnson over here is with the Vultures Paintball. He's going to be on Virginia side. David's going to be North Carolina. And there's Scott John. Oh, Scott, man, he's got 500 more friends than you, man. I think you guys should like you step. Hey, everybody send Scott a like. Catch up game. Everybody send Scott a friend request so he can catch up here. And like, I bet that says something about Virginia right there, doesn't it? Anyway, we're not going to start. We're not going to start the shit talk that's been on the pages yet because I don't get to be part of that because I didn't go last year. But I'll make sure I talk shit next year. But anyway,
it's getting a little spicy on there, man.
It's fun, man. It's fun to watch.
This is Tim's show.
Oh, it's my show now.
Well, you're the producer, so yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna let you ask some things here.
Okay. Well, I mean, let's go ahead and hit the basics here. Basically, the second portion of the spring trifecta, the first one's going to be a Ben's game, which is going to be March 25th at Paintball Central, Greensboro. That's the first part of the spring trifecta. So I'm the second part of the spring trifecta. That's April 1st and 2nd at Splatbrothers, Hopewell, Virginia. All right, we got North Carolina versus Virginia. Was a game that kind of started over a year ago. A bunch of shit talking between North Carolina and Virginia teams. We went ahead. We made it possible. We put it all together up in Virginia. We were going to run the second part in North Carolina this year, but actually North Carolina guys wanted to go back up there and humiliate the Virginia guys again on their own field. So I was like, hey, all right, if that's what y'all want to do, cool, let's do it. And, Bobby Weeks is like, hey, I'll take their money. So, yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're back up to Splatbrothers this year. And it was a good game, man. It was a fun game last year. Saturday, it was down to 50 points difference Saturday going into Sunday. And it came down to like the last hour in final battle pretty much. So it was like basically anyone's game all day long. It was a good time, man. I appreciate everyone the opportunity to even put on a game. This was my first real game. Before this, I was working at Bethel Battlefield, just doing single day events. Kind of like what Ben's doing. You get your feet wet. But the whole idea with this was I wanted to give a game that I wanted to go to, something that I thought would be fun, and something that would actually give commanders actually the ability to command, to make decisions that's going to affect the outcome of the game. That's the whole command point system. If you see that. Basically what that is, it was one way of trying to even the game a little bit. So say if basically each team gets the same amount of gets the command points of however many people the other team has, and then they could spend that on like certain things, player card abilities, whether it's medics, demolition guys, hazmat techs. Or this year, we're throwing in more stratagems where it's like you could do objective secured, where you can actually lock down one slapstick for an hour and get points off that. Or you can buy a mobile respawn if you need it. Say you're getting spawn camped or something like that. It's nice to have a little mobile respawn. You drop that anywhere you want. You could use it for an hour unless they blow it up. Just try to do different things, something different, one that it helps out in the games because it does kind of suck when you get like, spawn camp, things like that. People complain, but it's something more like you kind of got to make a plan. You start out with these amount of points. The commander's got to go, okay, what am I going to do? I'm buying this. Okay, I'm going to get an air assault. I'm going to buy these things, this thing, and then you got to go with it. So I don't know. I thought it'd be kind of cool. Other than just you being general, I get the missions. I give the missions to the team captains, and they go do it for me. I didn't feel like really some games as far as a general, you really were making a whole lot of decisions that affect the outcome of the game because you just basically handed off missions to other guys. So that was the idea. And Ben's wandering off now.
That's what we're found. So let's
That's
go
why
ahead
it's
before
called
we
the
go
shit show.
let's go before we go too far here. I'm going to share a screen here. All right, so
Okay, go ahead.
since some people actually listen to this on like Spotify or whatever,
I'm sorry.
I'll actually we'll talk about it here and like say stuff. All right, so if you want to go and find the group for the game is After America: NC versus VA. All right, so it's just pretty much Walt being
Walt. He's doing Walt things.
Yeah, and like it's just a bunch of people talking. Like, so this is where you go if you want to like join in the conversation or ask some questions or talk shit, post memes. If you want to go register for the game, you find Splatbrothers Paintball, Splatbrothers Trademark Paintball on Facebook, and there's a website called letsplaypaintball.com.
Yep.
Click on that link. It's going to bring you to the actual page for the park, and they actually have like these big, bright banners here that show After America and a bunch of other stuff doing. Click
You
on
can't
there,
miss it.
and then pretty much here's all your pricing. Tim's got some package deals here. It's $65 for first strike rounds, bag of $150, which you guys must be rich to do that shit. But anyway, $64 for extra case tournament paint, GI 4-star, $59 for chronic. Entry is $40 for air and entry, I guess. And then you have two packages here for either 4-star or chronic paintballs. You get 2 cases plus your entry. Chronic's $129. GI is $139.
Yep.
And it's real easy it's simple stuff here. So we'll go ahead and like click one of these, and then it's going to say add a bunch of stuff to it, and this is where you choose where you actually play. Like you have to actually click on to the pricing here. Like I know some websites before that they would actually do it. Hey, choose first, but the way this program is set up, you choose a game, you choose your package, and then once you start entering, you can add more stuff to it. Once you start entering all your info in here, you come down and choose North Carolina, Virginia, and then you're good to go. And then you show up to the game, and you can either choose North Carolina with David Caro, or you can go Virginia with Scott, Caveman, and Johnson here. So here's the question. Last year, not all North Carolina played for North Carolina, and not all Virginia played for Virginia.
Okay. Okay. First off, timeout. Stop. Stop.
That's the hottest topic.
Here we go.
That's the
Here we
hottest
go.
topic.
Timeout. All right. Let's dispel all the lies, rumors, innuendo. All right. Here's the deal. Pre-registration was 80 North Carolina players, 130 Virginia players. That was just pre-reg when I got the numbers. Day of, I had people from New Jersey. I had people from South Carolina. I had people from Maryland, Delaware also there. All right. So South Carolina played on Virginia. Maryland, Delaware people played on Virginia. All right. New Jersey guys played with North Carolina. All right. Some Virginia guys, I said, hey, I know we're doing the command points, but I would like to get it within a certain amount of people. I asked Capital Punishment, will you play on North Carolina? They said, no problem. Because let's be real. I mean, if you win because you got 100 more people, is that really a win? I mean, the whole thing, it's supposed to be fun for the whole weekend, guys. You know, that. I mean, I understand the ultimate goal, but look, it is what it is, man. You know, a majority of the people, the most people were on from either side, and y'all got beat. All right, that's just the way it is. Y'all still had 30 more. Virginia had 30 more people. At the end of the day, they still lost because they didn't complete as many missions. It's scenario ball. You got to complete missions, man. You don't get points by killing people.
Well,
all right.
I wasn't trying to start anything. I was just going to say, if you're from North Carolina, do you have to play on North Carolina? If you're from Virginia,
you can play wherever you want. Look, I'm not checking IDs. All right. I mean, it is what it is. Obviously, Virginia is going to have the advantage going in as far as being, you know, the local place. So, I mean, yeah, they'll probably end up pulling more Virginians in. But I know we do have guys coming in from outside the state also. So, you know,
Are you going to do Are you going to do a North Carolina game? This question.
Am I going to do it?
Yeah.
Like go to North Carolina and do a North Carolina versus Virginia in North Carolina?
Yeah.
I honestly, I would have concerns about getting enough Virginia players there. Honestly, I mean, as a Virginian who travels, I mean,
hey, we can make it a North Carolina versus North Carolina. I mean,
shoot, hey, I'm there.
Last year, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, I know. I mean, I can name. Look, I can name on my hand how many teams from Virginia travel because I see them. I know who they are. Scott's one of them, but trust me, I can name on my hand how many Virginia teams travel. One hand. So but I mean,
I'm not gonna talk shit.
Well, no, I mean, you got to look at. I mean, the reason this even started. I mean, with me, it was, we used to have a strong scenario up in Virginia, early 2000s, and it just kind of went to the wayside, man. I don't know what it was. I don't know if people just, one guy was buying all the fields up. I don't know what happened, but it really tapered off. North Carolina, I mean, God, man, you got, Extreme Combat, Black Ops, Paintball Central. I mean, you got all these great fields within a couple hours of each other. I mean, it's a bit of a drive in Virginia to find good fields, man. Scott knows. Tell him, Scott.
3-hour ride for Fayetteville. I take that ride any day. I mean, it's an awesome field. I love playing down at Black Ops.
Absolutely.
I just played at Folda Gap this past year for my first year. Had an awesome time at Folda Gap. And like I said, I would travel to these fields all day. It's nice, though, too, to also have it at my home field every so often. That's actually really cool. It's the second year being back at Hopewell, Virginia again. So I'm really excited again.
Yeah, I mean, and that was the thing. At least, the idea was let's try to get, one game in Virginia. I know the Carolina guys are willing to travel because, hell, I see them up in freaking Maryland and Indiana and Florida and everywhere else. So, it's I just want to try to get something going in Virginia a little bit. But, I mean, I don't mind moving and trying something in North Carolina. But, I mean, does North Carolina really need another game?
I want to address the comment real fast before we go any further. Rob Maryland says, just make sure your liver's ready, whatever side you're on.
Your livers are ready.
This guy walks around with Diet Cokes all day long. He can't be talking about people drinking. Anyway. So, Willie Lee Bosley Jr. wants to know when North Carolina wins, what state's on the block next? I know Pete was interested in doing something, but I mean, we haven't really hammered anything out. I'd like to see like a North Carolina versus South Carolina, or even a South Carolina versus.
We'll take them all. We'll take them all one by one. We'll knock them.
Yeah,
I'm saying right now, North Carolina versus Florida. That's the game.
That's a game.
Yeah.
But North Carolina's going to be on top. Just like
Kenzie can bring all
soon.
the fucking swamp monkeys up here and all the trailer park dudes and Florida men and all he wants.
Yep.
And he'll be smacked.
Well, I mean, I did talk with Desi. I was trying to get something together, but he was kind of busy. So, I tried to put something together this year, but it might happen. We might get a North Carolina versus Florida. See, I want to do like a North Carolina versus like Virginia versus Florida, like at Black Ops, like a 3-way for real. But
shit.
That would
now
be
we're just
interesting.
now we're just getting
interesting.
Yeah, now we're just getting crazy though.
Yeah.
So now everybody needs to send Tim messages over and over again, tell him to keep thinking about it and get it planned out. Because if you don't, Tim's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm done producing games."
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I look, man. I was gonna step away, take a break after Folda, and these bastards wouldn't let me do it. So they were just like, "Yeah."
Everybody sent you messages.
They're like, "What are you doing, man? What do you mean we're not doing North Carolina, Virginia again?" I'm like, "Fine, we'll do it. But if y'all better show up, though, goddammit."
That's it. You want it to keep happening. You got to show up.
Yeah, you want to keep happening, you better show up.
Yeah, it was an awesome game last year. I enjoyed it, so keep it going. More people we get, the better. I like to love the fight. Love to have the fight.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun to watch. I mean, just my part.
Let's go ahead and talk to the generals here for a minute. Like,
Let's do it. Let's ask some questions.
let's get some background on some people. So let's start with who you want to start with, there, Jim?
Well, we'll go alphabetically. I mean, yeah, let's go with dealer, man.
All right, man. So tell us about you, who you play for, what you do, how long you been playing, where you play at, why do you hate Geo? Work player around.
Hey, I don't hate anybody, but man, my name's David. Dealer. I'm the XO for Team Venom. I'm sure you guys seen us around. Man, I haven't really been playing paintball as long as a lot of you guys. I think I'm going on 5 years now. Love it. Started out with one team, made my own team, and then I found my home here with Venom, and wouldn't change it. And then our home field is Extreme out of Durham.
Mhm.
I play a lot over here at Lake Norman Paintball. Give them a shout out, Lake Norman. They're in the backyard. Also, Palmetto Hills in South Carolina with Pete. Very nice field down there. And as far as about the Geo thing, I do not hate Geo. All right, Geo, you're a good dude, man. Keep doing what you do, baby. But that's short and sweet from me.
He threw me under the bus on a podcast last year about my green trophies. So he has to be my enemy now.
Hey,
He has to be my enemy.
I ain't gonna sit back and watch and laugh, but
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah, because I think because it was what, Carolina Killbox, I think you were with what?
Yeah,
like 6.
Carolina
Yeah.
Killbox,
Okay.
Just buddies from around here, man. We decided
Right.
to make this team and got us into paintball. Now we're hooked. Stuff
Yep.
like Chuck.
Yeah, because I think y'all were. I think I saw y'all at Folder. I don't know. Maybe you were with.
played a folder. I think it was like 2 folders as Killbox, and then,
Okay. Right.
some of our members died out. The numbers weren't there, and then luckily,
Right.
Jimmy. I decided to take a little break for a little bit, and then Jimmy joined Venom, and then that was my way in, and
Okay.
I love this team.
Yep.
People were great.
Yeah. So I always, everyone hates on me, like, why you like Venom so much. So I tell everyone, I'll go ahead. I'll say it now. So when my son first started playing paintball, probably 6 years ago, maybe 7 years ago, 6 years ago. Anyways, so we went to Folder Gap and weren't part of a team. We just walk on guys, whatever. Venom was there, and we were all going into the entrance. We were playing NATO. And they were like, "Hey, you coming with us?" And we were like, "I don't know." They were like, "Hey, you're part of Venom now. Come on with us." And so we just played with Venom that weekend, So I was just like, "Man, these guys are cool." So if I hadn't have bumped into Joe Perez commanding with 13 Legion at Bones and Ashes right after that, I was like, there was only so many teams I knew. I was like, hell, I might end up on Venom. But anyways, yeah. So just
the thing about Venom is, hey, if you like playing paintball, we like playing paintball. We're on the same side. We're teammates. We'll do whatever. But once you start running your mouth, we're here to fight. That's pretty much how it goes. We don't back down from any challenge, but at the same time, outside looking in, we are cocky because we are good at what we do, and some people don't like it.
Yeah.
But you play with us, you would understand that if you're on the same side, we're here for one objective, and that's to win this game and have some fun.
that's
it.
Here's a good Venom question. All right, so I've known Venom from the start, like from the first Folder Gap or what else? No, it wasn't Folder. I forgot which game it was. It might have been Walking Dead. For the first time, Ryan Harris showed up and said, "Hey, this is my team, Venom. I've known you guys from the start. Like, I know you guys like." I was like, "Hey, set your campsite up before you start drinking." And like, but no, we're gonna start drinking first. And then that was fun to watch. But anyway, do you guys still naked wrestle in the campsite?
Do we still do what?
Naked wrestle in the campsite.
So from what it sounds like, you've known Venom longer than I've been a part of Venom, and since I've been a part, I have never seen no naked wrestling.
It used to be weird. Like you'd show up to the Venom campsite, like there'd be like people dancing with fire.
I think I heard this, and one of the guys that might have been doing that's watching right now. Maybe Slim Thicky was part of that.
He probably was.
It's like spandex or something, but Nah, we're Negla wrestling. We ain't sword fighting. We ain't doing none of that shit now.
There was always something weird going on. Like they said, they had like fire dancers one year. I'm like, all right, like a bunch of dudes wrestling right by the RV. I'm like, all right, this is weird.
Nah, that's a different time zone or different time
The
frame.
Grey Goose hot oil ritual.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. He on that good stuff.
Here we go.
Oh shit!
He lied. He got beat by Hitman at the last team event.
Man, he's just mad. He's just talking because come Florida, I'm taking the number 3 spot. So Venom does this. We have a Venom most wanted or most violent, and it's a top 10. You know, we start at the bottom and we work our way up. So he's trying to talk because I'm gonna take his spot, but
Uh-oh.
Got confirmed naked wrestling on Venom. The Ratchet just confirmed naked wrestling on Venom. There we go. I knew
that was our naked Rey Mysterio Jr. Oh man, you doing lucha libre out there?
Hey.
Rob's probably got some moves out there. Jump off top rope at people.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, dude's talking shit now. You can try.
Oh, hey, that's the Venom mentality, baby. We don't turn down nothing.
So, is this your first command, or have you commanded before?
No, this is my first command. Yeah, first one, man. I mean, I'm excited about it. I'm kind of always on the side, wanted to do something like this and see how I can see what my leadership abilities could be on a bigger scale. And luckily for me and him, I got guys in my corner that I can call and ask questions. You know, I know online it looks like a lot of Venom and Carnage hate, but Rob's actually been a big help for me on some of this stuff to look forward and to think about at this command role. I got my team behind me 100%, making posters, giving me confidence. So this might be my first one, but mentally and confidence-wise, I feel like I've done this maybe 100 times, but we'll see. I got right people in the right corners.
Yeah, I mean, it is nice to see some new faces in command roles here. I know this is your first one. Of course, you'll be at Gangster's Paradise. I mean, little subtle plug here, you know, because that's the third game in the trifecta. I don't know if everyone knows that, but yeah, you'll be commanded that. I mean, I heard you got a good XO.
I do. All right, he's right there.
So yeah. So he'll be there.
NC versus VA, I got a great XO, Michelle Ricochet from the Headhunters. I think that was the perfect person to be on my back and making this game plan together. And then for Gangsters, I got another great XO. So I'm set, man. My first two are going to be great.
Yeah, NC Virginia, when those little puzzles come, you just go, hey, Michelle, here you go.
Here you go.
Here you go. Take care of that for me.
You got puzzles at your game?
It's not so much puzzles as you definitely need to figure out numbers. You need some numbers to get points. So, I mean, you can win it without them, but it helps. It helps be able to get certain combinations, get some loot boxes open. But
I'll be there and not doing any puzzles.
Well, I know.
Man,
yeah,
from what I see, man, apparently you'll just be in the parking lot. That's just from all the podcasts I see. That's what I hear.
Yeah. Damn.
Hey, a lot of good things happen in the parking lot. All right, the parking lot is highly underrated.
I was all of that Bones and Ashes, giving people my fake mobile respawn so they can come back into the game. I was doing work up there.
I was just throwing a friendly shot.
Oh, that's fine. That's all right.
Somebody would get shot out. I'd be like, here, get the mobile respawn. I'd be like, is that real? I'm like, nope. Use it anyway. So
oh my god.
Like, there have been games where I ain't gonna feel much. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, look, so you can bend the rules at his event is what it sounds like.
hey, it's called there's gray area in the rules. All right, all right, David.
If you show up my game and you bend the rules,
gray areas. We know the gray.
As long as you bend the rules, and don't break them, like don't ruin the game. But like if you bend the rules, I don't care.
All right, cool.
Hey.
Don't you know Venom? We like to bend the rules just a little bit. Man.
Oh, I've been known to do some Venom shit.
That's right.
So apparently Gregory Anthony's going to be one of your event staff because he's saying they're top notch. I don't know if that's a true story or not.
Yeah. I got some. I had to bring some guys in for roughing. So
Rob's making fun of somebody for being short, which whatever. Rob, you're short for dude.
what? Yelling toddler.
I'm talking shit about everybody.
I met my wife in a parking lot. Oh God.
Oh, who's passing out on the field? Y'all know.
Well, last year, what it was like June. So yeah, I mean, Michelle was what
passed out or something last year.
Yeah. So we did. They asked to move it, so that's why I did move it to April.
This is my first time at the field. I didn't get to make it last year. I believe I caught COVID or something, and I just couldn't make it. And that was one thing we heard was the heat,
Yeah.
and what is it, Murder Hill or something like that?
Hamburger Hill.
Oh, Hamburger Hill, yeah.
That hill there. So those are the two things I heard about that field for sure.
Oh yeah.
Jason Man had people go to the hospital because The Walking Dead was in August of 2 years. Like people actually went to the hospital after the game.
Mm.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right. Scott.
Mario death. I don't know.
Who's Mario? What?
Rob's got a bunch of inside jokes. He's like, he's into United anyway. So anyway, let's go with Scott now.
All right, let's go, Scott. Scott Johnson, the caveman from the Vultures, Virginia's own favorite son. Here we go. Let's go. Go for it, sir. Let's get the intro.
Boat. I'm in the same boat as a dealer here, but I started about 5 years ago in the paintball world. I'm still kind of fresh, walking my legs out. I started off just playing with my best friend at the time, who's actually on my team now that we run, but ended up going to SAS as my first team. Played for SAS Mid-Atlantic for a short time. Ended up getting my own chapter in Virginia. And I was like, I don't know. It feels like we weren't putting ourselves out there as a team as SAS. And it was like, maybe we need to spread our wings and become our own thing. So right. I'm the founder of the Vultures paintball team, alongside with my buddy Zach Scribner, who's also the founder of the team. And then I don't know, it seems like it's been such an awesome opportunity ever since. I had so much support when I first left SAS to actually try to do this. And like the first person that messaged me, believe it or not, it actually was Hitman from Venom. Hitman hit me up and he was like, "Yo, this is actually a good decision you're making on this." He was like, "You're gonna definitely expand a lot quicker." And I definitely took his advice on that. And it seems like we've grown since then. And I'm proud of all my guys on my team. They're always backing me up any way they can. I got a good group of guys. My home field is Splatbrothers. That's where I started. Stomping grounds. I started playing there. I went to Foxborough a few times. CSP. I've been to Black Ops. I've been to Folded Gap. I've been to OXCC for Super Game. I've been around the block a little bit. Not as much as what I want, but I definitely got a big year ahead of me this year for sure.
Well, yeah, I mean, because you'll be up at Living Legends, right?
Yes, sir. Yep, I'm one of the leaders for that. So I'm a little nervous about that. I ain't never been far away. That's
a big deal, buddy. I mean, that's cool, man. Like I said, it's nice to see new faces. Instead of seeing the same guys every year. But hopping up into I mean, having you here, then you going up to CPX. That's awesome, man. At Living Legends, that's a huge game.
I appreciate the opportunity. I really do. It's really big for me. I really want to do this and actually, put it out there, and show what Vultures can do. I know we're still working our way up. I mean, we're getting there. We like to play paintball. We like to shoot paint and have a good time, drink some beer at the campground. We're there. We're there to have some fun.
Drinking beer at the campground is the best part of a paintball game.
Agree with you on that.
I mean, that's why we started the show. Basically, it's just me and Ben drinking beer together. not at a paintball game.
Yeah, pretty much.
pretty much.
Well, like,
we get to drink beer together every week, just not at a paintball game. And we just call it a show.
like the whole not having to wake up in the morning for paintball is great. Like Bones and Ashes was actually wasn't that bad.
No, you had fun. You had fun.
I had fun at Bones and Ashes. I ain't gonna lie.
He had fun.
One for Jason Man waking me up, like setting up a damn deer blind on damn Tyler's truck. I just slept real good.
Oh my God.
But I'm also the same boat as dealer on this too. You know, it's my first role. You know, I'm excited for it. You know, I got the people backing me up. That's really helping me out. You know, it's definitely a lot to it from what I've heard. You know, I'm excited though. I'm ready to take on some challenges. You know, to hopefully see if we get VA on top. But I mean, we're gonna put a fight in. That's for sure. It's gonna be a good time. I'm excited for it.
Oh yeah, just get all your team captains together and just make sure everybody gets done, man.
And I got a good XO backing me up, Ricky.
Ricky
from Wig Splitters. I appreciate him backing me up on this. I grew up with. I didn't really grow up with him, but the paintball world, you know, me and him always, you know, when it comes to recruiting, we recruit at the same area, so it's like we have some agreements when it comes to our recruiting and stuff like that. But me and him get along really good, and we're excited for the opportunity that we're getting for this event.
So do you think that gives you all an edge a little bit as far as being your home field, y'all playing there like, you know, every weekend over dealer who's never even been there?
That's the only thing, you know, North Carolina players, they know what they're doing. You know, they're good paintball players. You know, we got to expect the best. You know, they're the best of the best for a reason. You know, they beat us last year. You know, I know Goat from LAPD. He told me it was a hell of a fight, and he enjoyed it. He's back. He's helping me out however he can with some suggestions to help. But other than that, I'm excited for it. You know, we've been out in the field practicing, trying to just figure out some things. But it's just you never know what to expect when it comes down to the start of that whistle, when it starts until it ends.
I know. I mean, just for me to hop in as a producer, I had to kind of change some stuff because I was like, all right, well, Goat's going to be there helping him out, and I know Cupcake. I was like, all right, so they kind of know some of the stuff I already did. I got to change some stuff up now.
Yeah, I'm expecting that too.
can't make it too easy on them.
So Rob's sitting here saying, "Don't overthink a game and make sure you know the details." Since he won his first game, he's what 1-3 now. He's better than me. I'm only 2, so I can't talk shit.
Oh man!
And Cupcake, you're not allowed to quote Mike Tyson ever. So back to fuck all the quote. That is a great quote. It's actually on that jersey right there. Like it's a great quote, man. Everybody does have a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Which that's pretty much paintball too.
I mean, the plan goes.
You're going to have your plan. You guys are going to sit there and like talk to your people. You're going to have a plan. You're going to like, this is the way it's going to go. This is how it's going to happen. This is when it's going to happen. This is who's going to do it. And then you're going to get to the game, and they're going to shoot off the fireworks, and you're going to be like, oh shit, my game plan fell apart. Now we got to
oh shit, North Carolina's over here. What are we doing now?
I know one of the games I generaled, I'm like, all right guys, these teams over here, whenever it goes off, you guys go to this base. These teams over here, whenever the game starts, you guys go to this base. Fireworks went off. Teams over here were like, let's go somewhere over here. These teams over here were like, let's go with them. Like my whole flank was just going, all right, cool, guys, appreciate it.
Well,
yeah, it's definitely fun.
I will say, as producer, just remember everything I give you is a prop. All right, so make sure you look at it. Look at it in detail. What's on it? It's everything I give you is a prop. Everything's given to you for a reason. Ask Cupcake about that. Because he was like, oh shit, I hope I didn't throw that away. I'm like, yeah.
Oh shit.
Everything I give you.
Geo's cool.
Look, now he's trying to get it. Now he's trying to get us to overthink shit. No.
Hey, just remember, everything I give you is a prop. Everything is given to you for a reason. Just remember that. So
Tim did show me some props earlier. They're pretty impressive. Like,
oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Tim does all the work for his stuff. So
yeah, man, we appreciate all the hard work you're putting into it.
Yeah, for sure. Especially last year, the props you came up with last year was insane. I'm expecting a lot. I'm expecting the same thing this year.
Yep. So this year, both teams will have their own metal detectors. You need those for a reason. You need to go find stuff. So yeah, just remember that. Maybe don't have that person with the metal detector get killed. You might want to protect that person because they need to find stuff. Can't pass it off to other people. But yeah, I mean, as far as the props, I just, I mean, it should look like something. It shouldn't be like, is this Gatorade bottle? Is this a prop? It's like, what is this cooler? It's like, no, man, you should look at that and go, okay, that's a prop. This is part of the game.
Or like
I mean,
that or something. It's like, yeah, this is your prop for
yeah,
the game.
Yeah. I kind of want to make sure that everything is there. I mean, I should have some stuff posted up. I got to finish a few things, so I have some stuff posted up. But yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of cool. It didn't cost a lot of money, but I mean, it's a little bit of effort, little bit of here and there helps out. Like I said, this game's basically for me. It's not about me making money. It's about giving a good game. I feel like giving a game to my friends. That's what I think. So like Scott, I consider a friend. David, I consider a friend. If they need anything, they can always call me. If Henny was stuck on the side of the road, like up there in frickin' Northern Virginia, I'd go up there and pick him up if he called me. I consider these people friends. So, yeah, I mean that's all. I'm not like Ben. I'm not trying to like make money off this. I'm not trying to like break people.
I've done the math. I am losing money out my ass on this game. So anyway, people don't know. People just don't know. I'm not bitter about it right now, but whatever. So Ryan Menifee here wants to know, what about spawns?
What about them? So you'll have your two primary spawns. So I'll be up in the field all this week. I got to go back up. That's why I haven't put a map out, because I need to make sure everything is correct before I send the map out. But you have your two primary spawns, which will be at the Spools Field. Scott knows what I'm talking about, over the Spools Field area, and then should be like last year behind the Speedball Field. And you will have the minefield coming out the center. So basically, it is going to be kind of like a horseshoe style, y'all coming out, but there'll be something dividing y'all to where you can't cross over. But we do have mobile respawns are an option that you can purchase, and you can set those up wherever.
Bring your own.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it was a great idea. My buddy came up with this idea of having a mobile respawn. But I actually made it for real. So yes, so we will have mobile respawns. You could purchase them with command points, and you could drop them anywhere on the field. You could use them for an hour, and you can move them wherever you want to put them. So that's a new option we're doing this year. Like I said, we are doing a new thing called the points multiplier also. So that's going to be a slapstick. However many people are physically touching the slapstick, as long as they're alive when the points are scored, you get 5 extra points for every person touching the slapstick.
Wow.
So, like I said, it's something interesting for y'all to think about. I'm curious to see how y'all play this and how it works. But yeah, so I got all kinds of things as far as stratagems, player ability cards and stuff like that for you guys to try to figure out what you want to use to play the game. So I think it'll be interesting.
The points for every time you hit slapstick is a huge thing, because we played at Red Homefront one year, and Flip was general, I was XO, and Flip was like, "Hey guys, every time you hit the slapstick, we get points." So our whole team just lined up, like we'd have people shoot the other team when they couldn't come by. We just kept hitting the slapstick over and over. We made a train on them, and we were down by a lot, and we came out and ended up winning the game. So that's a big thing for it.
I'm curious to see how many people they're going to stack up just trying to touch the thing. And but with one hand shoot guns to stay alive while they're touching it. So it should be interesting.
Folks think CPX is cerebral. That game was. Nobody thinks fucking CPX games are cerebral. I don't. This is deep thinking here. No, anyway.
Next.
Might be from Virginia if Tim considers you a friend. Like, I don't understand how, like, hey, do some missions and shoot people. It's not a thinking man's game. So, yeah.
I'd like to see more. You must be from Virginia if in the comments here.
Must
Man,
be,
crack me
you
up,
must be
man.
from Virginia. If your sister's also your mama. What?
Dude, that shit was getting kind of funny between North Carolina and Virginia when they started coming. I don't know who came up with that stuff, but it started getting funny when they started doing that stuff.
That's
watching.
that's no neck. That's Aaron Russ. Yeah, no neck from the Headhunters right there.
You might be from Virginia if a slapstick is something your cousin does to you at sleepover. I thought people did it everywhere.
Oh my God.
Like, yeah, so Virginia, like, it seems like I don't want to pick on anybody like specifically or anything, but it seems like some of the Virginia guys get really butthurt in the chat there. Like, if somebody makes a joke and they're like, "Well, yeah, well, I fucked your mom and that game wasn't fair last year." I'm like, okay, cool.
Look,
how I see it, I just stay out of it. You know, I'm just like, I'm here to play paintball. You know, I'm not here to talk to smack, nothing like that. You know, not to dish out nobody. You know, at the end of the day, all the North Carolina guys, I am close with all y'all. You know, Venom, Headhunters. You know, I'm close with a lot of you guys. You know, a lot of teams down there, Carnage. You know, all you guys are really close. I'm close with. You know, it's not like I don't got no hate for y'all at all. But I know, like, right when that game starts, though, I'm gonna be focused on that. But at the end of the day, I like to get a beer if you're at the campground. You know, at the end of that day, you know. It's not no hate between nothing to me. It's all about love and shooting paint at each other.
That's one of the things I like about this sport is, man, we will sit here and talk shit back and forth all the way to the event. Game on, boom, we play, and then right next thing you know, we're sitting here having a beer with each other. Hey,
that's the way to do it.
It's
that's the
just
way to
part
do
of
it.
the sport, man.
Like, damn, man, you shot me in the neck right here. Like, yo, good shot, you know. And at the field, you're like, man, what the hell? Like, you overshot me, and then you're just afterwards having a beer.
Every time I do one of these shows, I realize I'm pretty much the only person in paintball that people hate, so that's pretty awesome.
All right. First off, people don't hate you, Ben. Stop lying, man.
Oh yeah, there's some people out there.
Stop.
You might be the guy that everyone just likes to give the most shit. How about that?
Yeah. You and Ryan Harris, maybe.
That's how you know they like you.
I got people that have blocked me on Facebook and won't talk to me anywhere. So yeah, it's good times. You might be from Virginia if you don't bring a beer after. Why would you bring a beer after the game is over with? You start drinking.
I'm just saying, if you look, if you bring a beer to producer desk, that might be like 0.5 points. I don't know.
Oh, all right.
0.5 points of beer.
Beers.
Yeah, I'm about to say, we go.
Just saying.
20 packs, and I'll bring them up there to you.
Like, at least this game producer doesn't drink Diet Mountain Dew and Malibu rum. That's all I have to say.
Well, I mean, look, the biggest thing here is I want everybody to have fun. I want you to show up. We tried to do the best we could as far as price on this. All right. I mean, to the detriment of the producer's earnings. All right. But I mean, what other event can you get? What, $129, 2 cases of paint and entry for two days? I mean,
can't find it.
Come on, man. Yeah. I mean, you're a rocket guy, $40. $40, 2 days, come in, shoot rockets all day. I don't care. Right.
That's why we got a lot of rocketers coming up there for sure. I mean, I don't blame them. $40 to get in and you bring your rockets and shoot. I mean, go for it. You know, go for it. Let's have a fun day.
I mean, even the field owner was like, I was like, hey, some guy wants to bring like an actual tank. Is that cool? He's like, I don't care as long as he's got a walker. I mean, you want to bring a motorized tank? Bring it. We don't care. You bring anything you want, man. This is a player's game. This is, this is like by players for players. That's what this is.
I see it. That's just more fun to it. It's going to add a lot more fun to the game. Bringing in tanks involved. I'm excited for that. That's going to bring a lot more fun to it.
Hooker House in Alabama.
Since you're talking about tanks, I have a couple tank questions for you.
Okay.
Are there actually going to be tanks there?
I'm sorry, what?
Are there actually going to be tanks at the game?
People said tank, so I don't know. I know one guy wanted to bring his. He sent me a picture of his truck, and I was like, yeah, you can bring it as a tank. I don't care.
Hey, if you're on North Carolina and you want to bring a tank, send me a message, and we will see if it can get approved.
It's
I think
approved.
Tanks
Go.
would add, that was,
I'm not gonna give away all my secrets on that part, on that
that
concept,
was
but
one. All right.
Yeah.
I got
Are the
some.
rules?
I got something.
Are the rules for tanks? Like what are the rules
Yeah.
for tanks? Like,
Go look at, if you look at the rules for the tanks, okay? It's the old CPX rules for tanks. Not the new one. The old CPX rules for tanks.
And they changed the
All right,
rules up for tanks.
Well, you can't do backpack tanks anymore at CPX
Well,
anymore.
he said he didn't want to give up any of his secrets, but man, the more tanks you got, the better for me because I got a tank hunter
Oh,
that will keep
Look.
them in their spawn.
That's what I'm worried about right now.
Yeah.
That's what I'm worried about
I-
right now.
boy
You know,
Ice over here, boy.
Ice and Vike are just, they're like, bring them, please.
Yo,
10,
bring 'em
20,
so I
bring
can
them
feed
all.
My boy, man. My boy needs to eat, man. He's hungry. So
I'll give you credit. Ice is a good dude, man. He is a good dude.
Yeah.
Get them
I'll
tanks,
put him
man.
to work.
Yeah, Ice want to blow up bunkers all day. He's like, no, let's bring some tanks. I want some tanks.
He's like a damn hound dog on something, boy.
He's
tanks,
an animal,
that's
man.
It, man. So the more tanks you got, the more fun my boy can have.
Here's my final question about tanks. Like, and Tim, this was definitely going to go towards you and like everybody
Okay.
else owns a tank. I know you have a tank of your own, but I want to know, like, is it true that everyone that owns a tank and brings it to a paintball game has a very, very small penis?
I don't. Well, see, here's
Oh,
the
man.
caveat with that is I don't bring it to a paintball game. It actually stays there the whole time. So they just
Like-
let me keep it at Black Ops. I don't take it anywhere else.
I'm not trying to start shit, but like all I've ever heard in my life.
No one will ever accuse you of starting shit, man.
All I've ever heard is like people that have tanks and drive tanks or whatever, they have small penises.
Okay.
Everybody has a rocket launcher. They're all virgins. That's all I heard. That's all I've ever
Well,
heard in my life.
I have 4 kids who are productive members of society now, and a loving wife. How many kids you got, Ben?
I'm not that I can answer right now.
He must have been driving a tank.
Sound like a tanker to me.
I got so many rocket launchers at the house.
My first time experiencing tanks big time had been at Folda. That was my first Folda ever. I have never seen a actually driving tank until I went to Folda. That was insane.
Yep. That's
See that thing come down the road. You're like, well, I'm gonna either die or I gotta run. I had no other choice.
That's the only reason I bought a rocket launcher. I was like, this sucks. I hate not having an AT with me on my team. I was like, fuck this, I'm buying one.
Like,
Yeah.
Tanks add a different dynamic to the game. I love them, man. There ain't nothing like seeing a tank 10 feet to your right and you're sitting here hiding behind a tire hoping they don't see you.
It brings
Yeah.
that realism to it almost. Like you're almost
Yeah,
in like
man,
a
but
war
when they see
situation. It's
you-
like if they see me, maybe I'll be alive. And then when they see you, you're like, well, I might as well just eat the paint at this point.
Yeah. They hurt
There's
when
no
they
reason
find
to
it,
have
that's
that
for
many
sure.
tanks. They had I think they had 13 tanks one year, and that's just way too many. Like you couldn't move. Like you couldn't move because like one tank would get shot out, and then like they couldn't go anywhere but forward. So your tank had to back his ass out to get out. Like, oh, everybody get away! You gotta be 25 feet away. I'm like, so we just stood around like jackasses for a while. It's just too, like 8 tanks maybe, 5 tanks. That's probably perfect. 13 is just ridiculous.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds like a little too much.
Like I'm not a big fan of tanks. And people eat paintballs all the time for breakfast. That's not just Virginia.
Might be-
Hey, if you haven't ate a paintball before, you haven't really got shot at yet.
Nope.
Oh yeah,
Mm-mm.
I've ate plenty of paint.
Yep.
I'm good.
Right with you on that.
Yeah,
One of my first big events, I took a first strike right to the lip at Black
Oh,
Ops.
man.
Yeah, that was brutal. I was like, yep, I love it. Not gonna complain one bit. I'll eat the paint. I don't mind.
I've also heard stories about first strike users, but I'm not gonna repeat those right now.
No, I don't
Let
do
me
that.
guess, they got small penises.
Oh no, they got big vaginas.
Hey, the first strikes in the games, man. That's
That's a different animal
some
right
crazy
there.
stuff. I mean, I remember when I played paintball at 13, and with the Tipmans, and then I come back to paintball, and there's these first strike rounds. Like, what the hell? That shit's got plastic
Yeah.
on it. But man, that is a cool round. But I can't afford it, so I'll stick to round ball and spray and
Nah.
pray.
Coming from shooting first strikes myself, I'm a first striker big time. I love my first strike rounds. Y'all can diss me all you want. I love my first strike rounds. It's just I got my round ball too. Don't get me wrong. Because my home field don't allow first strikes all the time. It's only round ball. So getting the opportunity to shoot first strikes when I can, I'm definitely in for it. It's a whole nother level to the game. Whole nother level.
Oh, yeah.
I give
Man,
respect to
it's
everybody
cool.
who shoots them because I shoot them.
No, I can't disrespect first strike shooters myself. Seeing some of the shots they pull off with that crap, man, damn.
That's like
But-
I like to shout out Goose for this. Goose, he I've seen some of the same shots that he does at Black Ops sometimes. He's a insane paintball player. The stuff that he does with that SAR 12 he has. I just picked one up not too long ago. It's like the stuff that he does with a paintball gun is insane from how far he shoots. I never would have thought paintball can do that.
How he can get those between the limbs and stuff.
Exactly. That's
some of those videos. I'm like, he's like, well, it doesn't always work. I'm like, God damn, dude. I mean, he's like threading the needle with them things, man.
He knows it's going to drift to the left because it's always drifts to the left. That's something.
Yeah, he's impressive. Oh yeah, they were the first ones I called up when I was going to XO for Endless this year. I was like, hey man, what are y'all doing in October? You want to go to XCC play Endless?
They'll probably be there for that. Anything that involves their first strike rounds, they're in.
Yeah, they're nasty, man. But
yeah, they're nasty. They're a good group of guys, though. I like all of them. I played some pickup games with them when Marco used to run the walk-on days for first strike rounds. I got to know them all from that. They're a good group of guys. That I'll tell you what, they're scary people in that field, though, especially on a shorter field. Playing the games that they played at that field, it's insane. It's a lot scarier than it is being in a big game because you're literally like up in your face with first strike rounds. It's awesome though. Good, I had a good time with that.
So are they letting y'all do first strikes like regular rec days down at Splatbrothers now too, or no?
No. It's I have agreement with Tyler. We usually sometimes when we do like a private thing, we'll let us use first strikes. We like to use it on each other. We can't use it on walk-ons or nothing like that.
Okay.
We respect that. It's our home field. We respect it and everything. So if they want round ball only, we'll give them round ball only. Unless we do like a private game, then we'll go ahead and shoot our first strikes. Like he'll let me shoot first strikes on the field all day as long as it's not. If it's shooting at us, he's cool with. He just don't want it shooting at other people. So I respect his rules on that.
Yeah, it was man, it was like pulling teeth to get.
I believe it. I believe
to get first strikes there last year, man. Because he just did not want it, but it came down to basically me having to get quotes from insurance, me willing to pay for insurance because I was like, you have to have it. I mean, it is so much part of scenario ball now. I'm like, you can't just have a round ball game, man. It's you're gonna lose half the players.
I'll tell you this, Tim. I'm glad you actually were able to bring first strikes to my home field. That was the first time I ever got to play first strikes on my home field, and it was such a blast. I had such a good time, getting to buy first strike rounds at my home field without having to travel 3 hours, 2 hours, which I don't mind to travel. I love seeing all these new fields that they have. Like I want to try to take the trip down to South Carolina to that other Legends game they run down there in
Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, I've never been there. I want to
dread it.
That.
Okay.
Yeah, dread it. Yeah, I want to hit that this year. I want to. Yeah, first strike rounds is a big thing for sure. A lot of people love them first strike rounds.
They did first strikes dreaded. That field is so damn tiny.
I don't know if they do them there. It's my first time going there.
No, they do. They do.
Yeah, they still do them there. Because I don't think they're going to be able to do it at the new field. So I think it's going to go back to the smaller field.
Oh, so they're going to do it as a new one they're building?
Yeah, I think there was some issue with the county or something. I mean, this is just rumor innuendo. I don't have any actual verbiage there, But from what I understand, it's going to be at the small field.
Yeah, a lot of new fields are having hard times right now. I think Greensboro's supposed to be up next year too, so hopefully. But yeah, I was too drunk at the last three Legends I went to, so I don't know if they have first strikes or not.
I don't know if they do.
Like if we weren't at the field, which we weren't at the field long, we were at the beach or in the hot tub, so we were drunk the whole time. And Gregory Anthony says first strikes are for idiots. So Yeah.
He just got rid of it. He just got rid of his first strike gun.
Hey, it's his opinion. I mean, I got my opinion about it.
Well, I mean, I tried playing with him, but as someone who did round ball for so long, I was still playing like a round ball player. So I'm like still running up and like bunkering people with first strikes. It's like
that's a good question. That's actually a good one. You know, I did the same thing because I came from a field that was round ball only. You know, and they came out with a new pod pack for that Carbon came out with. So it's like it felt like a pod pack.
Yeah.
Ever since I bought that pod pack, first strikes just got that much better for me because I run my little MG.
Yep.
MG, and I can build up close in the action, like how I like to play. I like to be up where I can get shot at a lot. You know, I love getting shot.
Yeah, the biggest snag was just loading the freaking mags.
Yeah,
that's
a pain.
It takes forever to load those damn things, man.
It's definitely a pain.
Yes. God.
That's why I always come up with more than what I need.
Gregory Anthony says things we need to ban. Last of Us episode 3. I'm pretty sure that was a gay episode. I actually enjoyed that one. Anyway, light beer, which you gotta have light beer. Light beer you cannot get rid of because like days like paintball in the heat, you need to drink water, and that fulfills the whole thing there. That first strikes, yeah.
He's got a thing against first strikes.
I think he does. Can a prop be a cooler full of ice cold beer? That sounds good to me.
Can it be a prop? Sure.
Just say if it's full of beers, it might be opened up to start drinking. Just say
it. Aaron, if you bring a cooler with ice and beer in it, I'll make it a prop. How about that?
Hey.
I know that plan. Fireball just gave me my own hashtag, so that's pretty awesome.
Lawnmower Legend.
Because I stole a lawnmower once in a game. Come on now. I allegedly stole a lawnmower in a game once.
I got you on loading mags. Yeah, it's just way easier to dump pods, man.
Yeah, I agree. Just dump it and go.
As long as I can cut the distance on a first striker, I'm good, man.
That's the thing about play how you want.
That's it.
So
that's why
once I run up on your ass and 12.5 balls on you, hey,
that's it.
I'll just bring it on. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'll take the paint. You bring me 12 balls. I'm ready. Let's go.
Any day of the week, baby. That's why I got mechanical.
As quick as I can.
You can't cap that mechanical, baby. Fast up, pull that trigger.
That's true on
that.
Get the
by the way, guys, yes. Hey, semi, this is uncapped semi, guys. All right. So just let y'all know as far as for North Carolina versus Virginia. All right, so first strike rounds, chrono is 280, round ball is 300. All right. So your ramp is your ramp's 10.3. All right. Other than that, it's semi is uncapped. If you have semi, uncapped, guys. Just letting y'all know.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people do that. Yeah, I'm just saying, take advantage of it, man.
10.3.
Because that's NXL mode, you just click that. You're good.
Random number 10.3.
Yeah, I don't know why. I didn't make it up. That's just what it is.
Yeah, we just use it.
Yeah, you just put NXL mode. Boop, hit the button. For all those electronic people, you just boop, hit that little button. There you go.
Hey, that's me, man. I got some retard pain. I don't see how some of y'all shoot them guns as fast as you do, boy. I'll just let it do it for me.
There you go.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, though. It makes it easier.
I'm paying for it. Let me use it.
You don't have to think. You're just pulling a finger. Whatever. You're good.
Yeah. Yeah, you're getting 10 or 12. You're good. You're good. Just keep it going.
And you find somebody who's shooting first strike, and you just ramp on the whole pod, or
that's
like
it. Spray and pray.
Or you find some kid that's like swamp monkey, and you just like ramp all him the whole way. So it's cool.
Look. Hey, 2 years ago when my daughter ran down that first striker, happiest day of my life.
Hell yeah.
She had first strike because she got like this big curly hair, right? We got in the car and I'm like, Tessa, what's in your hair? Pulling out first strike rounds. They were stuck in her curls. She got hit
Like
when she
4
ran.
rounds, not even broken up.
Yeah, like not even broke. They were just stuck in there, just stuck in her curls. She just had first strike rounds in her hair.
That's pretty
Hey, that's
cool.
50 cents right there.
Well,
That was a trip, man.
Ooh.
What do we got now?
Yeah, dealer.
He is
a
an NC player. Well, yeah, we know that.
some guy said you must be from fuck. I can't even talk. Fuck it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, do you have a final battle at your game?
Yeah, so we do have a final battle, and this final battle, you actually get points every time you make it to the middle. So it's you can have barrels on either side with basically like 1 foot sections of pool noodle. You got to get the pool noodle section. You can only carry one at a time to the center barrel. Drop it in. That's worth points. All right. It's not whoever has the slapstick at the end or whatever. Every time you make it up to that middle, you drop that pool noodle into the barrel. You get points for it, man.
That was
awesome.
awesome last year too. That was really cool.
Oh, it was crazy, man.
It was crazy. That was awesome.
Hey, when that dude from Venom did the flip over top of the barrel, dropped it in, I was like, what the fuck?
That was insane. That was an insane battle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to reach out and see who that was.
God, I can't remember his name. He's the one that got the free entry. But yeah, he ran and jumped over the barrel, did a flip, and then like dropped it in.
Oh man.
It was crazy, man.
Hopefully he's gonna be flipping again.
Yeah.
Keep flipping.
Yeah, because that
But I mean,
battle was insane.
I mean, it was just cool. Just everybody just running to the, trying to make it to the middle, man. Trying to get the things in there. It's like.
Oh, they say it was spark plug.
Okay.
I get it now. That boy plays with 100 all the time.
Yeah.
He would kill himself on the field.
He about passed out at the end, I think. Yeah, he about passed out at the end.
He gives it 100 every time, man. We got to tell him, hey, man, drink this water, sit down, do it. He's just it's like a damn dog on a track.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they did steal. I think North Carolina stole Virginia's flag, too. Don't let it happen again, Virginia.
No, I don't think it will.
All right, man.
All right, there's our target, North Carolina. Get that flag. That's worth points.
There you go.
Hey, go ahead, I'm gonna tear this thing up. We're gonna tear this thing up that weekend. I want this thing to be completely whatever color paint's gonna be, yellow, orange. I don't care. I want this thing covered. You can shoot that thing up for all I care.
Man.
The GA wasn't really Huh. So from what I'm hearing, like this comment right here, and like from what Tim said earlier, Virginia's game plan wasn't the best to win the game last year. So
come on, man.
I wasn't there.
That's a North Carolina player posting shit about. Come on, man.
You said that they didn't run missions. This guy's saying they didn't run the middle. So
no, I didn't say they didn't run missions. I said they didn't complete as many missions.
Something like that. So anyway, are you planning to correct that this year, Scott?
What was that?
Are you planning to correct the issues you if people say like Virginia wasn't going to the middle and they didn't complete as many missions?
Put it this way, it was definitely with me being that's my home field and everything, I was trying to do anything I can to help VA, to try to make sure we can get a win however we could, I know my guys, they literally were dead by the end of that weekend. It was a hot weekend, not only them, a lot of them teams, North Carolina really, really put in some pressure on us for sure, and it was a good game, I'm hoping it will be the other way around, trying to figure out some flaws, maybe something to figure out, maybe, I don't know. It's hard. It's unpredictable with these games, you never know what's going to happen, but I'm hoping I'm going to make sure we're going to be pushing constantly nonstop. I'm going to make sure we're going to have a good game out of it. I want to have a really good game, and see what happens from there.
I personally can tell you, it is a sore spot with Virginia teams. They got beat on their own field.
Yeah, I've heard.
From everyone I've talked to, and Virginia, trust me, no, they want to win this year. It's like
I said, it was a low blow for us for sure. It was definitely a wake up call. North Carolina, they got their stuff. I already knew from off the bat it was going to be a good game. North Carolina's got some tough teams. Really tough. Y'all, they make good paint. They make good paintball out of North Carolina. That's why they got the win over us. They beat us. They did beat us. I'm not going to be a guy who's going to be like VA. They took VA on that side. I don't care. I want a good, nice, fair, fun game.
Right.
It's not fun when you're stuck in spawn. How I see it.
I'll
It's
hold
not
the
fun.
Dogs back a little bit then.
That's all right. We'll push through it. We'll push through it.
Unlike some producers, I got ways. I got all kinds of chemical attacks. I can just start dropping on people. Shit starts getting crazy.
We got ways to get around stuff like that too. But I'm with him on that, man. I just want a good, fun game. Be what it is. North Carolina undefeated in Virginia, and go from there.
Like I said, like my first time general roll, just like how it is yours. We both want to get our win for our first one. You got another one coming up. I'm sure it's gonna give you that confidence, especially going into the next one. That you already got something under your belt for another game. For me, I like come out for win. But if I could take a tough loss, I'm all right with it. It's not nothing personal. Nothing's gonna bother me. If we show 100% effort, 100%. Trust me, I want the win. Don't get me wrong, but as long as it's a nice, fun weekend at the end of the day, have a beer at the end of the day, I'm having a good time. I'm here to shoot paint just like how everybody else is. If I'm able to sneak out to go out there and play, I'm gonna do it. Whatever I can to get some paint on me, I don't care. I ain't gonna come out clean.
No.
I mean, I'm gonna try to get out there and shoot some paint sometime. I don't know.
Are you gonna be carrying a camera?
That's for sure.
No,
So
actually,
we get points for it. Will it be like bonus points? Whoever shoots you will get like.
Well, I don't know, man. I might just swap from one side to the other. Just keep it going, man. We'll see.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Bring it more fun.
I hope so. It depends. I mean, usually Rochelle's got it locked down at the desk. Their producer does. So, like I said, anytime someone has a complaint about points, I'm like, just go talk to her. She doesn't care about she don't care about y'all. She don't give a damn. She don't care. Go ahead. Go talk to her. Go tell her you don't think the points are right. Go ahead. That's 5'3" of fury right there. Go ahead.
Kevin Blackwell, that's my fucking comment exactly. I was going to actually post that. There's paintball teams in Pennsylvania. Weird. Never heard of them. Yeah.
That's a group thing to say, man.
That is.
Goofball, man. Oh, man.
Taking some Northern boys. Yeah.
As soon as I read that from Gregory, I'm like, yeah, name two.
Well,
I agree with him. I couldn't tell you one.
Ruthless. Yeah. Hey, Rochelle don't take no crap, man.
All right, so that's
Never
a battle
heard
I'm not fighting.
What weren't the All Americans a tag team back in the day for like the WWF?
No.
Canadians, everybody's heard Canadians. They're like all polite and shit. So yeah, we've heard Canadians work.
Gregory's with the All Canadians.
That doesn't tell me anything.
They're pretty well known.
I've heard of like there used to be like in back in the day in wrestling like the '90s. There used to be the Mounties, but they were Canadian, so
No.
Shit, yeah. Is that what you're talking about?
No. 13.
I'm just giving shit. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
And nobody's the third team in this game except for me. Damn it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let Ben do whatever he wants on the field.
Yeah, that's what I do anyway. Like,
It's a game for the players, man. Whatever y'all want to do.
There's gonna be like little green trophies on the field.
The All Canadians are from PA. Yes, they are. They are, Michelle.
Wouldn't they be all PAs? Oh,
Look,
all Pennsylvanians.
Gregory Anthony's my dog. First off, they're your referees, so you should be nice to them.
Fuck referees. Like, fuck
they weren't
everybody.
cheap. They work for beer. So unfortunately,
a cheap way to do it.
yeah. It's the cheapest way I could go. Unfortunately, my field owner wouldn't pay for refs this year, so I had to do some things.
Had to pull some strings.
I had to make some things happen.
So I definitely work for Four Locos, but that's a different story. Yeah. So anything else you got to add here, Tim? Any questions? Anything?
I really don't have anything else. I don't think, Ben. I mean, we've been an hour in. This is usually when it goes off the rails. So
Hey, I was told that these shows go on until Ben drinks the bottle. That's what
I told you
the bottle right there.
Here's what I told him. I said, look, the first hour is usually when all the good stuff gets put in. After the first, it's everything's downhill because we're hammered by then.
That's the fun part of it right there.
That's what happens.
I always bring up Folder Gap, and it gets blamed on me.
Right.
So,
hey, can I bring up something real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So Sherwood Forest, there's going to be an old school 10-man tournament August 19th and 20th. The early bird until June 30th is $550. After that, it's going to be $625. They're going to have games on the Castle Field, the Hyper Pipes, and the Mounds. That's by Dewan Mitchell. So if y'all are in the 10-man, go to Sherwood Forest. There you go.
Hey,
that's my paintball daddy.
Pretty fun.
He's running a game. Sherwood's fucking awesome. If you've never been there, man, you should go check that out.
I want to check that field out.
I need to check it out too.
My plan for next year. Hey, if you're doing a shout out for an event, can I post one up as well?
Absolutely, do it. Go.
It's part of the Trifecta, Gangsters Paradise. I guess I should have had the dates. I think it's
April 29th, 30th.
Yep, April 29th and the 30th. Hey,
your XO's got you, baby. There you go.
Sign up purple. Let's give Rob a fight. And yeah, man. Let's bring it.
Yeah, I want to try to make that this year too.
You just come play with us. You just come play with us, man.
You know?
I haven't decided yet. I gotta see what my group of guys want to do.
Go purple, man. 2 points. 2 points at NC Virginia.
Let's make this Trifecta a good one.
Yeah.
I'll be the guys stealing your drugs and your fucking money. So what's up? But anyway, hold on. We've got two quality comments we got to address right now.
Okay.
Sean Caps wants to know if he can use 3D printed rockets.
Like plastic ones? That kind of would hurt, wouldn't it?
I think there's rules to rockets at games, like for insurance reasons. They have to be tested and like approved by the field. So you would have to like take a picture and like put dimensions and what it's made of and like everything before you ask that question. Yeah,
Sean hit me up and let me know in Messenger what you're talking about. But I mean, I don't care because you're not shooting them at me. So, but I mean, these guys, but yeah, if it's like plastic or resin, that might hurt. I mean, the foam ones aren't that big.
If you hit me with a fucking rocket that has plastic on it, I don't give a shit if it's an accident or not. I'm whooping your fucking ass on the field. That's the plain and simple right there.
Oh yeah, I don't want to be shot with no plastic either.
No,
I don't think it'll feel good.
Whatever. If it's allowed in, then it's part of the game.
That's just too fucking dangerous. I like my dick and my ball sack. I like my fucking knees. They're not as strong as they used to be. If you fucking hit me in that shit, if you hit me in the face, you fucking crack one of my fucking like $2,000 pro fucking shields out there, I'm fucking coming at your ass, and I might fucking stick it in you. I don't know.
God almighty.
I mean, I would agree with Ben as someone who's been gogged with a rocket right in my fucking lens.
TPU Justin Sexton hit me with a fucking
TPU rubber. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what you got, Sean. I'm not.
Brian says, "Let's go blue for good legend."
There you go.
Here's the best comment of the day. Aaron Rusk with the best fucking comment of the day. So will there be salt and excuses for sale? I read on Facebook there apparently key exports. I love that comment. That is beautiful.
Oh man! By the way, guys,
y'all should sign up to play for Michelle for blue at Dreaded Legends. Let's give
Dreaded Legends, man.
Hunter some support out there.
I'll be there.
Wouldn't have anyone else as my XO, so go show her some love out there as well.
The only warning I'm gonna give you guys right now, Myrtle Beach.
Where's that?
Okay, so September is when that's when like the tourists stop going there. So like that's when those locals come out to fucking live and shit and like play in town. That's the dangerous part of the year. Like when they don't have anything, like when they got free roam in the city, That's when people get stabbed in the fucking parking lot. So be careful where you go at Myrtle Beach.
Jesus, man.
Myrtle Beach is Gastonia with fucking water, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
So just to touch back on NC Virginia, so just to let y'all know, shields are allowed in this game. So if you haven't seen the rules, shields are allowed, guys. I am working on some shields. I don't know if I have enough. I don't know. We'll see for your sides, but yeah, as long as your shield meets the compliance, you can play with shields. And I don't have anything as far as you know what, if you want to play with your regular marker, I don't have a problem with that.
I was getting ready to ask that question too, because I know I had a lot of people question me on.
I know before people were like, can I, is it just like a pistol? I don't have a problem. So
yeah, I've been having some questions about that too. It's like, can we use a regular paintball gun for a shield? I was like, we can ask, it won't hurt to ask.
and as far as shields at Final Battle, I'll leave that up to the commanders on whether they'll allow it or not. So there you go.
Man, that sounds dumb.
What?
Final Battle should sound like weekend shit.
I love a shield.
I'm game for it. If you're game for it.
Hey, I've used his shield. I've played in Florida with him using the shield and me behind him. So I'm all about that damn shield.
I'm hoping to be able to use the shield again. And, you might see me at the 50 with one. I'm down to allow shields at the Final Battle.
I'm down for it too.
Can we lock that in then, Tim?
Yeah, go on. Yeah.
Hey. If both guys are good with it, man. If y'all want to play with shields on Final Battle, I'm good with it.
Fuck, hey, why not?
Last year was one of the first years my guys got to use a shield. I know one of my guys, Joker, he's been talking around in chat. He ran for shield and was medic. He enjoyed the crap out. He ran my MG and he was just like, he's gone. He enjoyed it though.
If you want to make a shield, run a shield at NC Virginia, do it, man.
I've got some that I can bring to you if you need them. I got some in my games.
I have about 10 of them, I think.
I've got a giant PBS one.
That's a whole lot of shields.
Well, I ran a game at Bethel like 4 years ago, and I made a bunch of shields. So right now I'm just trying to split them up, and so it depends. I'm trying to figure out how I can distribute them out, evenly. Maybe if I make it part of a mission or something like that, if you complete it, you get shields or something. I don't know.
One of the cool things they did for the Art of War, when we allowed the shields at the Final Battle, you use the shields to move this tote, but you earn it. You earn your shields throughout the whole event, and at the end you get that many or so shields. So maybe.
The cool thing about Art of War was the whole idea was to get like a certain distance you could as far as moving the toga or in the shield. So really the whole time you played the game was put towards the Final Battle. It wasn't necessarily earning points throughout the game. So it was a nice,
correct. Yeah.
It was a nice little twist to it. Yeah.
Yep.
That was cool. Are you guys bringing that back or?
We would love to. Actually, we are in the works of getting it going. We would just like to see some teams, follow up and commit to it. That was, we got some issues on that. But, man, Hitman and the Art of War committee, they got some great ideas to make a fun game. And, you know, it'd be nice to have some teams reach out to the Venom page and just commit. If you got 5 bodies, bring them. Let's make an event.
Count us in.
There we go. Yeah. So
Vultures are down for it. I went to Art of War for one time.
But this year they're doing it a little different. It's not you sign up for this guy or that guy. You just commit your team, and it's going to be a draft style game. So the commanders get to pick a team here and there, boom, boom, boom. And I haven't seen that before in paintball. And there's always that excuse out there that some sides are stacked and some sides aren't. Well, just commit your team and let's play against our friends and get picked. You get picked.
I think one of the Venom guys hit me up about that. I can't remember if it was Ice or AK or something. I think it was AK who hit me up about it. He was like, "Y'all guys interested?" I said, "Throw us in there. We'll be down to play any type of game. We don't mind to travel."
Yeah, there's a lot of games popping off this year, and Art of War is going to be a fun one.
Next year, so at this point in the show, we have reached a section where Ben gives medical advice to people. All right, so
which means it's hammered.
Rob Maryland says that's where I caught herpes for the second time by a toothless fire hunter. Gregory Anthony said, "I don't think you can cure herpes. You can't cure herpes. what Rob is saying is you can catch multiple strains of herpes. You can have like this herpes, and then like you can get herpes from somebody else, and you can get herpes from somebody else. You can get like all kinds of herpes you want. It's all right. I'm throwing that for
It's
you.
okay.
No, I don't
That's
think it's
all right.
okay, man.
I don't think it is either.
I don't know what y'all two are into, but y'all have fun.
You can have
Ah.
outbreaks different times. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Specs on shields that can be made size meaning. Amber wants to know.
Can be made size.
What
Yeah,
size
just go to
shield
the specs are in the rules. So just go check out the rules on the site.
Nobody reads rules, which is I don't read rules. So if you do want to read rules, read the rules, make it the size. If you don't want to read rules, make the shield the size you want it, and then just show up. And, I don't know.
I will say, as long as there's not a hole or some kind of access point to put your barrel through, usually it probably will be okay. But yeah, go look at the rules because I did put that in there. Forward momentum. Now, if as long as your shield's getting shot, you're okay. If you get hit, you're out. That's just the way it is. Your face, your arm, your leg. If it gets hit, you got to go tag in.
Is Mad Frog still having spin the ball Saturday night?
Mad Frog, is he coming? I'm not
I
aware.
was going to say, is he coming?
I don't think so. Well,
Gregory wants to know the boys are making out.
All right. Well, first off, Jason Mann will be there. He's coming out of North Carolina, so that's an accomplishment.
Ain't coming.
Supposedly, Mamba's coming.
Oh, Mama's coming. Oh.
So, I mean, if I get Jason Mann and Mamba, I mean, this whole production is worth it right there. I mean, they're leaving like that. That's ridiculous.
Jason Mann is banned from leaving North Carolina.
Well, I think it was near schools. I don't think it was like North Carolina.
Oh man, y'all
I'm just joking. I love Jason. I'm just kidding. Stop it.
I have never seen Jason in a state.
They're good boys.
North Carolina.
Yo, no, I've never seen him leave North Carolina. So
He's been in Myrtle Beach before. So
okay.
he crossed the border a little bit.
South Carolina. It's Carolina. I mean, they're all kind of the same, really.
We run together.
Yeah, I mean, you know, South Carolina's like northern Georgia sometimes. It depends. Fuck
South
y'all.
Carolina's
I have my own rule. Yeah, I wrote your ass in there, Willard. You're damn right I did. Yeah, go to W's. Everyone go to W's. You can see the rules. Willard Bosley is in there. Junior, senior, the third, it doesn't matter. Go ahead. You can pull it up, Ben. It's fine.
rules. Let me see.
Hey, my boy got his own rule.
Hey.
I mean, at the end of the day, you know that shit was good. I mean, it
Look,
executed maybe a little.
I laughed.
Yeah, I mean, that's all it was.
I mean,
like,
I laughed.
we
where
had the
at?
intention of being shot out in 15 seconds, and let's have
The rules are under they should be under announcements. If you go to the announcements, you can click on those. You see announcements?
I don't see announcements anywhere.
Oh,
You're staring me wrong here.
sorry, dog.
You go, hey man, you should probably go over here and like look at it somewhere. I'm like,
But it'd be under announcements or files.
here, baby. Nope. Files,
No.
maybe. Oh, rules. Oh
Boom.
man, they're actually there.
That's why nobody's read them. Too hard
Yeah,
to
if you
find.
Yeah, they're under files. If you go to the W,
Nobody wants to go to the files. Okay, so where is this rule at? I don't want to read it.
It's-
There it
it's-
is right here.
alphabetical. Go ahead, Ben. Read it.
Willard Lee Bosley Jr., which is the longest name I've ever read in my life. Negative 300. All people named Willard Lee Bosley Jr., Senior, Third, etc., must visibly wear mask tape front and back and on. There's a lot of tape. No person named Willard Lee Bosley can wear jerseys, shirts, coats, sweaters, coveralls, tank tops, ponchos, rain slickers, or any other article of material in the colors orange or yellow on the playing field. That's very specific.
It's very, very specific for a reason.
And the reason is what?
He can't. we don't want people to mistaken him for a referee if perhaps they're doing some kind of airdrop or something.
I mean, that wasn't the intentions there. We were told no props. We didn't have no props. And if he would have just been 1 foot to the right, we were fine. The problem is that he's wide. So
He's wide.
Yeah. But yeah, though, that's that gray area shit we was talking about earlier.
Oh yeah, it's the gray area.
It makes it
You got to read that gray area, man.
I mean, but look, if we didn't do that, he wouldn't have his own rule.
Exactly. Well, he thought it was bull. I said, well, I told him, I said, we'll write your ass in the rules.
Oh,
He was like, yeah. I said, oh, wait. It's my game. I can do whatever the fuck I want. I'm writing your ass in the rules.
Yeah. We don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but we just gonna take it. -300. Fuck it.
-300. Come on, man. If you can't laugh about that, you need to get out of here.
No, man. That was a good photo. That was fun, man. My whole team loved it. We loved it. It didn't turn out as planned, but
I didn't even hear about that till after the fact. Like someone said that they lost 300 points. I said, I don't know what for. I was just doing my own thing out on the field. Someone told me, what did they lose 300 points for? I said, I don't know.
Willard's a prop. He doesn't play paintball.
Great areas here. So,
oh man,
this is for Amber here, who was asking questions. Shields are not larger than 36-inch diameter for a round and 28 inches by 40 inch for rectangle. So, for reading the rules here, Amber, what you should do is you should make a 50-inch octagon shield. There's no rule that says you can't do it. If you want to make a square shield, make it big as fuck. If you want to make a diamond shape or like a triangle, make that shit big because you're limited to these two, a rectangle and a round one. Anything else, any other design you want to come up with, hexagon, you do it pentagram, whatever you want, make it big as fuck, and you're good to go.
And you know what? As a producer, when you come up to the desk to show it to me, I'll be like, "You fucking got me."
Bring
Give
one
the credit to Ben on that for finding the loophole.
You win this time. I guess after the rules, you're good for this weekend, though.
Like, just bring a giant ass stop sign, and you're good to go.
It's like
Big ass oval.
Racing's like when you race, it's like everybody cheats unless you find a way you get caught. Until you get caught,
That's it, man.
Making a rhombus.
A rhombus it is. Yeah.
Right, so no, without gaps, windows, or holes. I don't think we'll work around that one. So, yeah, I guess you just have to make a big ass shield, Amber. Like I'm gonna see you out in the field. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna see some girl out there, and she's gonna have like a 70-inch fucking shield that's a rhombus apparently, and Tim's gonna be like, son of a bitch, and she's gonna win the whole game because ain't nobody shooting her ass.
4 foot by 8 foot fucking triangle.
that would be one of my teammates right there.
I got even better. What you do? You make a pipe and you put it over top of you with a lid on top of it, and like you just walk the whole time. Nothing against it. We go. Amber is MVP already. She's already gonna win the game. She's MVP. We got MVP. Everything. We're good to go. Amber it is. Everybody
there it is.
Mofo. Amber's Mofo also, so we got hooked up.
You know what? Just like DJ Hondu said to me, I guess you're good.
And Michelle Bryant just said me. So I think what Michelle's saying is she's going to be a shield, which obviously there are no rules against human shields. So if Michelle Bryant decides she's going to be a shield, there's no size limit. So she can just stand in front of people and just get shot. But she's a shield. She's not out. Man, this is going to be a great game. I like it.
I'm not saying any rules about meat shields on there.
That's right. You ever seen the movie Critters where they make the giant ball? That's the shit we're talking about. And I have no idea who Shaggy is. So we're just going to pretend it's Amber still. She's MVP. I don't know who Shaggy is. I think all I know about Shaggy is it wasn't him.
Hey, look, as someone who personally enjoys flexing the rules, if someone flexes the rules, I don't have a problem with it.
Oh, hell yeah.
All
I'm
right,
bringing a
North
giant.
Carolina, you heard the man. You heard the man.
I'm just saying. I'm just as
Reach
guilty
out.
as anybody else.
Bring whatever you can, as big as you can, and just like just don't make it square or make it round, which is a circle. Make whatever you guys want to. We're gonna hook it up.
I also thought of a shout out if you are be putting it out here for a game.
You can do whatever you want, man.
Yeah, I totally forgot to even bring it up, but like Tim was saying, I am one of the commanding roles for Living Legends this year, so I like to see people come out to Living Legends. Let's go have some fun. I'll be underneath Mamba. Mamba's gonna be general for the blue side, and then Mad Frog for the red. So it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be a good event. I played with Mamba back when I first started playing paintball. It was actually he was my first general I played for. Red Dead Homefront 2. I played underneath him for that game, and that was my first ever big game. So I'm excited to be able to work with him again for Living Legends. It'd be awesome.
Mambo played paintball with everybody for the first time because Mamba has been playing paintball since paintball was they invented paintball back in like the late '80s, early '90s, or whatever. Mamba was there. He was old as shit back in 1994. And he's like,
Oh my
he's playing about his knees, stealing your booze, gray beard, and he's still there.
I did see Jake Kerr said something about ATs and shields. I don't think I have anything in the rules saying that you can't use an AT with a shield.
Let's see right now. We're looking at rules right now. You must notify a referee before you shoot structures. Must hit or land inside the object. No. Small structure, blah, blah. Large, blah, blah, blah. Natural elements, trees, dirt piles, brush, etc. cannot be taken out by walls. Yeah, there's nothing about it.
I guess you're good, bud.
Get you a 57-inch triangle for shield.
Get you a 4x8 piece of plywood.
You can't make a hole or a window, but what you can do is make a notch on the outside to where your like launcher sits right there, and you have on the outside like, look at me, I'm like a 6 foot tall triangle here. I'm like, pop, pop, pop. Good job, man. You're good. We are going to hook it up.
If I see a big giant triangle rocking across the field, you know why.
Straight
approved it.
Damn.
If I see a 6 foot tall triangle, I'm just going to throw a rock at them. I don't care.
Oh, well, I see DeJuan Mitchell's here, so we can go ahead and we'll hit his shout out here again. So the 10-man series, Sherwood Forest, August 19th to 20th. Early bird until June 30th. That's going to be $550. After that, it's going to be general. It's going to be $625. So it's going to be on the Castle Field, Hyper, Pipes, and the Mound. So if you're doing 10-man guys, go up to Sherwood Forest. It's going to be old school 10-man series by DeJuan Mitchell. Boom.
Sounds fun. Really does.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Go out there and hit it up.
Oh yeah. That's a great field, man.
Do I have to give my shout out also because everybody else is doing it?
I mean, if you want to, I mean, we can go ahead and touch on the whole spring trifecta, which starts April 20. I mean, let's see here, March 25th at Paintball Central. Yeah.
Next Saturday. I'm telling you right now. Next Friday or this Friday, I'm going to the field. I'm gonna be there by myself, hanging out. I'm gonna put the props out.
You're not gonna be there by yourself. I'll be there. What are you talking about?
Friday? Oh, you're doing pretty cool.
I'll probably be there Thursday. I'm off till fucking like April 8th or something.
Nice.
Damn.
There you go.
So what we're gonna do? I'm bring my lawnmower because flipping Andrew Gibson.
Wait, you gonna cut the grass?
Yeah, they decided like they want to make this. They want to make the game really nice. So they like added a whole bunch more bunkers, like the water bucket bunkers.
The totes, yeah, the big totes.
So I'm gonna Friday. I'm gonna rearrange the stuff because I'm gonna make it where some of the slapsticks are out in the middle of nowhere. So if you go touch a slapstick, you're gonna get fucked up. Like there's gonna be some inside the bunkers where anybody can touch them, but there's gonna be some out there in the middle of nowhere where you gotta be brave to touch them. And then I'm gonna set the final battle mounds up to where if you do touch the slapstick, you're getting lit the fuck up again. So
Hey, that sounds fun.
At the end of the game, I want people to post pictures of their bruises because I'm sure there's been plenty of them, and I want people to have fun at the game, but I also want people to tell their friends, hey, next year when in game happens, they're gonna be, hey man, that's a cool game. You're gonna hurt afterwards. Like we haven't had a lot of. We used to have like games that like we used to have games that we knew, like especially low country. When you went to low country, you knew you were going to get fucked up with that game. Like it's just the way it was. Like you knew when you walked out the field, you were gonna be covered in bruises. You were gonna hurt. Like you were gonna go to work the next day and somebody's gonna touch your arm and that's a bruise. I want my game to be like I want my game to be a meat grinder. I want people to like. I want you to like have proof on your arm and your legs you were there. Yeah. Oh, so also I guess I do my other shout out. Jason Man called me one night and we both got really emotional and like had a heart to heart and like we were being sad bros that night. And
when did this happen?
After one of these shows when I was drunk as shit.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, it was a Reaper show, and I'm going to command a unit at Fulda Gap this year, the 27th. Going from Bravo to Rex, so it's a super simple, easy stuff. So yeah, I'll do it. Fuck it. Yeah, I was being emotional that night. So Jason Man got me. He tugged at my heartstrings. But yeah, so that's my two shout outs. But anyway, let's go ahead and finish up with the rest of it there, Tim. Your game's next. So basically the spring trifecta, guys. So you play Ben's game. All right, so that's going to be March 25th. You come play my game April 1st and 2nd. After that, if you go and you play Jason's game the 29th and 30th of April, all right, we're going to give away a Ripper E-Mech from Inception Designs. All right, custom ANO acid. It's freaking awesome. It's got a brand new control on that thing. The graphite, not the black. I do have black shell. If you want to swap out, let me know. And we got Ben's thrown in that brand new ProFlex. It's got the smoke and red or whatever. The red ice, the one.
The red ice or whatever. So if you play all three events, you got to pre-register. All right. Once we go to Gangster's Paradise at Jason's Games at Command Decisions, all right, April 29th, 30th, that's where we're going to go ahead and raffle it off. So if you got to go play all three events, raffling that off. I mean, it's like $1,200, if not more, prize pack to somebody whoever goes and plays all three events. And going back to North Carolina, Virginia, you know, hey, what's a little motivation for North Carolina guys to come up here and play? I'm giving away $1,000. $1,000 cash, guys. All right. I'm not giving away Grills Lindas. I'm not giving away Tipman 98s. All right. No bullshit. People didn't give this to me. This is coming out of my pocket as far as a producer. All right. As far as a player. So you're getting $1,000 cash. All right. You want to be the hero for the weekend? Man, you be buying beer, extra paint, whatever you want. All right. Got to show up to, show up. All right. April 1st to the player safety brief. All right. It's going to be that morning on Saturday. Show up there. If you play, all right. So there you go. If I get 300 pre-registrations, I need 300 pre-registrations for North Carolina versus Virginia. If I get 300, $1,000 cash. There you go. I mean, I'm trying to give away. I'm giving away money. We're trying to give away guns, masks, not bullshit. All right, this is good stuff. We're probably going to try to expand this a little bit next year. We don't know. We're getting some crazy ideas going on because we're stupid like that. But I mean, you know, we're not. As Ben says, we're not out of town producers, man. We're local guys. We're trying to give back to the local community. So come on out and play our stuff.
Yeah, like I said, I have nothing against out of state producers, out of state games, but
he's only saying that because we're live.
Hold on, I'll go full on it. This is North Carolina, and with the exception from a couple games, we are going to make, and this is going to offend some people. North Carolina has probably the greatest, like, actual paintball scene right now. Like I say, you can throw a rock in any direction and hit a paintball field. That's actually supported by the community. Like, now I can drive 2 hours in any direction, and I'll hit like 7 paintball parts. We have a great community here. We're gonna have great games next year. Like, I'm not gonna say outside producers keep the games out of my damn state, but with the exception of the ones that like CPX, like CPX is always gonna be here as long as DJ wants to be here. But all the Jason Man quote weak ass fucking games that come from out of state, get the fuck out. North Carolina's gonna take all this shit. Like we're gonna take care of our own people. We're gonna make games by North Carolina players for North Carolina players. You want to come in from out of state, try to challenge us? Let's do it. But next year is gonna be some wild shit, and that's all I'm saying about that.
All I'm saying is don't bring some bullshit. Don't bring some bullshit down here.
Like outside producers have tried to bring games here, and all I'm saying is we're gonna bring some better shit. That's all I know.
Hey, we want some dog fighting paintball in here. We don't want this. I don't know. We like some good old paintball here in North Carolina.
Like I said, Vultures, we're down to travel. Yeah. We want to travel. We don't care.
We want in-your-face paintball.
I'm confident in saying that if you want a good, I don't know, 6 series, 6 games maybe within, 6-7 months, North Carolina is where you want to come.
Mm-hmm. Like the whole thing is like the trifecta. Tim's whole brain is behind trifecta, and yeah, if you really look down to it, there is an opportunity for one single person to win the Ripper, the Control, the Proflex, and $1,000. The odds are against you to win them all, but like there is the chance that one person is going to go home with all that. Because in order to go to Tim's game, you probably going to all the games. So if you go to all games, you're entering to the main prize, but you also enter in Tim's game for $1,000. So you actually go and you actually do it. But there's also going to be, I know I'm giving away other prizes at the game. Deadbox is throwing in a custom Proflex. Tim, I'm sure Tim's got other stuff going on there. Jason's always got extra stuff going on. So the prizes are going to be crazy. Next year, the prizes are probably going to weigh ridiculous where you can't skip a game because it's going to be great. But also, next year, the variety of games are coming out in the variety of fields. It's probably going to be the best I've seen in North Carolina in 5 or 6 years. Like we got big shit planned. Like it's not all set in stone yet. We're still talking to some people. We're still figuring some stuff out. We're figuring out who's going to play, whose game's going to be what months or whatever. But next year is going to be a great time for North Carolina paintball.
We gotta weed through everybody.
Yep.
We're not just letting anybody in. It's gotta make sure that you fit.
I have a lot of hope for next year. Like when I first started playing, you could play 12 to 13 games a year and not leave the state. And I'm pretty sure next year is going to be the same way. So you can still leave and go. We're going to provide you a lot of stuff here that you don't have to leave if you don't want to.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll have a lot of the player producers, whatever you want to call them, working together, working with each other, not stepping on each other's toes, not trying to take players, and help promote within, all the different games. And, we'll see, hopefully we'll see some new faces in command roles, and it'll be cool, man. We hope so. We'll see. We'll see what we got.
We're trying. That's all we can do.
That's all we can do, Ben. We'll just keep doing this every week and keep trying stuff. And
I feel like this podcast got super serious for a minute.
Well, we did, yeah. Like I said, after the first hour or so, then hey,
it's how it goes.
We're trying to do stuff, man. We're trying to do stuff,
It's cool to see, people getting excited about creating shit for us over here to play and enjoy the sport that we all like doing. We waste our money on this, so it's cool when you see people like just you guys, man. You're excited about it, and it's cool to see, and I appreciate it. I know a lot of us appreciate it, so let's hope it all takes off. Let's support.
Yeah, I agree with him on that. It's an awesome opportunity, like you say, bringing in new faces, to try to get these big roles. Unlike seeing the original stuff. It's like maybe get the door to new new thing that's going on. Keep on bringing in new faces to do general roles and stuff like that. You know, it's going to build the paintball that much more.
Mhm.
See different viewpoints and everything.
Oh,
Yeah, as far as like North Carolina, Virginia, hey guys, y'all let me know who you want to see as a commander.
There you
I
go.
want to see Tim.
There you
You
go.
know?
That's the perfect way to do it right there.
Yeah, y'all let me know.
Tim, I want to see you as commander, Tim.
What's that?
I'll see you as commander.
Me?
Yeah.
Look, first,
you versus-
I have one victory as a commander, and I'd like to hold that. You know, I'm undefeated right now, so I'm just gonna let me just XO, not so much so. Yeah,
Hey, that's the best way to go out and 1-0.
yeah. As commander, 1-0, baby, 1-0. Got one win, 0 defeats. I'm good.
Oh, we're going to you versus Reapers. I mean, like Jack Skellington versus Slenderman. It's a great concept. It's a great game.
Everyone knows the money is me versus you. Everyone knows that. That's the money. That's the money maker.
I'm XO only anymore. I don't.
Nah,
know.
you'll be a commander. It'll be Tim versus Ben. Yeah, it'll be Tim versus Ben. We'll build it up. We'll keep it going. You know, eventually something will happen.
Build the hype right now.
Fallout 2024.
What's that?
Fallout 2024.
Fallout 2024. There you go.
I'm not a very good commander, but yeah, I can XO the fuck out of the game, but I can't command.
Here's the deal. You just get a bunch of really good teams that'll do all the work for you. That's what you do.
Really good teams don't like me anymore.
I don't know why.
Their backs started to hurt.
Yeah.
I'm such a nice
Look,
guy.
ain't doing nothing.
Back hurting from carrying.
My massage done.
Yeah, from carrying his ass.
Carrying your ass, Ben. That's the problem.
That sucks, man.
To pay
They
my
car-
massage.
They carry me to. Well, those teams that their backs hurt and they carry my game for me. They carry me to an 0-2 record. So I wouldn't be bragging about that shit.
Oh, man.
Don't be bragging them losses.
No. Oh, man.
All right, so we got like 10 minutes left, man. I mean, is there anything we want to close with these guys? Give them the floor. What do you think, Ben?
That's what you want, man. Talk shit to each other. I don't care.
So what do you got?
Well, like I said, you know, it's going to be a fun event. North Carolina's going to bring everything they got. We're going to make Virginia 0-2. I'm looking forward to it. That's it, man. I appreciate you guys having me on here. Let me do my shout outs. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for the opportunity, Tim. And
Absolutely.
let's get it.
All right, for me now. Hey, we ain't going on too, buddy. Ain't happening. We're gonna make sure we're gonna make that victory this year. We're putting in a fight this year. But I want a good, nice, clean game though. At the end of the day, you know. But we're not stepping down. You know. Thank you for having me on the show. You know, I had a good time. You know, awesome event. You know, the VA versus North Carolina thing. You know, Tim, you're awesome producer for it. That first game, outstanding. You know, outstanding work, and I'm expecting the same thing for this year. You know, it's going to be an awesome event. Looking forward to it. And thank you for all the shout outs for me putting out there. You know, build up this paintball. You know, so that's what it is at the end of the day. Just shooting each other with paint.
Well, I mean, yeah. First, I will say thanks to you guys because I didn't make it a successful event. That was all the players that came out there. I didn't bring over 300 players out there. You guys brought over 300 players, which is why I'm throwing the money out there. So thanks. I want to say thank you for the community for supporting it. Please continue to support it because if you don't, I'm not doing it anymore because I got other shit to do. But yeah, please, hey, come out, Splatbrothers, Hopewell, Virginia. All right, April 1st and 2nd. Come out, sign up for either side you want. All right. If you want to just be undecided swing team and help keep it even and not be a lopsided game, I appreciate that as a producer. If not, hey, go whatever side you want to. All right. I don't care where you're from, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Maryland, wherever you come from. You want to come down here and play? Please come down here and play. There is free camping on site. Come on out here. The gates will be open Friday. I'll be there Thursday. I know some guys get there early. Flip will probably be there. So come out there, grab you a campsite. All right. It'll be porta potties. We do have a shallow well for water, but just let you know we don't have anything like fancy like some other places. So it is going to be rustic camping. So other than that,
Camping free?
yes, it's free. It is free. I haven't decided to charge for that yet. If the field owner knew he could make money off that, he'd be doing it. Trust me.
Nah, we'll keep that a secret for now.
Yeah.
Don't even bring that topic up. Don't even.
If he knew he could do 20 by 20 squares and sell them things for like $10-20 a pop, he would do it. Trust me. But he don't know.
Florida Tracks and Trails did that shit, and now Florida Tracks and Trails does new paintball. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not real anymore. Like if you try, some places do charge for camping. Like if you provide power and water, that's one thing. But like, some places are like, here's a patch of dirt with some fire ants on it and shit. No power, no water. Give me $20. I'm like. Anyway.
Yeah. I will say, please don't drive through the fields, the farmers' fields, okay? Please don't do that. That happened last year. Didn't go over well. Please don't do that. Don't park anywhere you can't get out of. How about that?
Are you going to take it off?
It was roped off, but someone decided that they couldn't get out that way, so they're just going to drive through the wheat field. And farmer wasn't happy about that.
One person being a little selfish and can't wait makes it worse for everyone else.
Yeah.
So let's try to be respectful.
Especially want to keep these games going at Splatbrothers like it is, you know.
Right.
I want to keep seeing these big games happening at Splatbrothers, you know, and respect that it's not, farmers does grow farmlands on that field, you know. It's how they make their money during while we're playing paintball, you know.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I like to see it grow. I mean, it's like 40 acres out there. I mean, there's so much playing field you could have out there.
So many opportunities are sitting there waiting for that field, and I want to keep building them opportunities for that field.
I mean, if it just steadily grows every year, I mean, we could get a little more camping area, a little more field, a little more parking. It all depends on the response here. So we'll see what we get.
If players want a great game with great amenities and great, camping, good refs, you guys support shit. That's the only thing.
I mean, here's the deal. I mean, I don't even know how many pre-regs I have to show up, but I'm going to have to pull out money out of my bank account, show up there, probably Wednesday, Tuesday, get stuff squared away, have the money there, and hopefully people show up. And I won't know till Thursday because we kept pre-reg price open till Thursday before the event for you, the players, to get the cheapest price possible. You're welcome. So please come out. Yeah, take advantage.
Already, so.
Come on.
I mean, we had field paint last year. I know Ratchet said something. A couple guys were saying, many people were saying, hey, can we get a better quality paint? I got you. We got GI 4-star, $139 for 2 cases of entry. I can't make it any cheaper without not making any money.
Yeah.
So
Sign up.
There it is, man. Sign up, man. Come play. Like I say, I don't care who you play. I'm just there. I just want to see. I want a good game in Virginia. I want everyone to feel like they got their money's worth. I don't want people to feel like I paid this money. It was a shit game all weekend. I'm mad Sunday and I'm leaving before final battle. That's what I'm afraid of. So I'm trying to keep that for happening.
We'll make sure we won't let that happen though too. We'll try to make it a good game.
Well, I didn't pick a bunch of assholes for general, so we should be all right. Yeah.
But that's the thing, man. Like, if you want good games, you have to support good games. Like, if a good game shows up and you got 100 players, tell everybody that's a great game. Support it next year. Next year, should be 200 players. Yeah. Tell everybody again. Support. Stop going to bad games. Go to good games. That's the only way you're gonna do it. Like, always
stop going to Ion, spending $80 a case of paint and bitching about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you bitch about a game, don't go back. Like,
move that money towards this one.
But I mean, even like last year, I mean, Gangster's Paradise, one of the best games I went to. I mean, I know Dealer was there. I mean, my guys had. I mean, we got our ass kicked, but I mean, that player party, the casino night, my guys had the most fun ever. I'm telling you, man. I
ain't never seen nothing like that. That was fun. I ain't gonna lie, that was fun.
If you haven't been to this game, I'm telling you, you need to come to Gangster's Paradise, April 29th, 30th.
Yeah, I didn't get to make it last year. I want to try to see if I make it this year for sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, we got plenty of room on Bravo Street Brawlers. Come on over, Purple Side.
There you go.
We'll take you, man. Come on over. Come on, man.
I heard Rob.
Let's just see what we're gonna do. If I get a group of guys.
Shut up, Rob. You on tomorrow? You'll be on the show tomorrow.
Yeah, dude, you do your thing, man.
Yeah, I'm promoting
The real
purple right
gangsters
now.
on Bravo Street. Okay, the real gangsters
Yeah, come on.
Bravo Street.
Come on. Yeah, you and Henny can take that yellow. That's fine. Go ahead.
I gotta be a cop apparently. So what's up?
That'd be fun though.
We'll bring a real gun.
One-
Give me my money. I'm robbing people for real. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Like it's gonna be fun. Like these next few weeks are gonna be fun. Like,
Yeah, I mean it's like Jesus. What like? It'll be like 4 games in 2 months here
yeah,
for us.
We'll bring you to and like Tyler's got the game in the summer, which everybody's gonna die at. And I said this year's gonna be fun. Next year is gonna be a damn blast for everybody. I think.
Well, I mean, we hope. Let's not hype it up too much. We gotta make sure it all works out first.
And I may have a special announcement at my game at either the award ceremony or the briefing, which probably won't last but 2 minutes. I may have a special announcement for that one too, so I'm waiting on final word. But yeah. Anyway, anything else?
That's all I got. That's all I got. I could get drunker. I know Dealer's got a board meeting. I think he's supposed to be at.
board meeting. We're
for his team.
Coming up, Florida.
So I don't want to keep this man.
yeah, y'all gonna get me in trouble.
All right, tell Ratchet I'm sorry. We don't want to keep you late, man. But
all right, I got you, man.
All right, guys.
Thank y'all.
Well, I appreciate you coming out. Like, being on the show, man. Good luck. And I'm gonna do my normal spiel of like, hey, if you like the show, subscribe, like, share, watch. It's available on Facebook Live as long as you want to see it. It's on Netflix. I think YouTube Live is right now. You can also watch it afterwards on YouTube whenever you feel like it. Spotify, you can listen to it there. I've actually uploaded these Spotify video, so you can actually watch the video on Spotify too.
Ooh, getting fancy.
Or you can actually listen to it pretty much anywhere you listen to podcasts or anything. It streams pretty much everywhere. So if you like the show, tell us you like the show. Like, support us a little bit, and we'll keep doing this shit.
Why would you like this show?
So you want to see people talk shit and get drunk?
Apparently, man.
Gotta get the beer in there.
Some people enjoy watching people get drunk, but yeah.
Apparently, anywhere from 500 to 200 people watch this at a given time. It's pretty surprising.
The YouTube one, this last show, blew the fuck up for some reason. It's crazy, but yeah, there are several hundred people that watch the show, which is kind of crazy. I figured like 6 or 7, but like I look at the numbers, I'm like, not as many people listen to it, but people watch the show. It's weird, but I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and end the broadcast, and I'll see you guys in the game.
All right, bud.